Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you may be. This is just a quick update. Firstly, let me say sorry for no videos the last couple of days. Yeah, just sorry. I'm not going to bother trying to explain. But anyway, what I want to show you is this book. Now, I got this book, and I did show you this book a while ago. And it's the first in the series. What I didn't realize was that it is 12 different designers. I obviously just didn't read the description properly. But I got this book because I really wanted to do this little fellow here. I love ducks, and when I was born, I received a little fluffy duck, which I still have. So I kind of wanted to do the same for my upcoming first grandchild in May. I wanted him to have a little duck as well. So this is what I did. I created this duck. I'm quite pleased. I'm particularly impressed with the neck. When you do the head and the body, you go down to a certain, I can't remember how many stitches it is, but it's the same stitches for both. And then it's just a matter of, picking up two, the V in the top and the V in the bottom and matching them up and sewing them around. And I found it's quite a sturdy neck. I mean, it's not floppy like many of them turn out. So quite happy with that. I added this little feature that wasn't included in the pattern, and I added how I added the legs and arms. I actually created them first and the beak, and then as I was working the body, I just crocheted them in. It doesn't look so good on that one, but on this one I just crocheted them in rather than sew them on, and I did the same with the wings and the beak. Oh, hang on. Now maybe I sewed the beak. No, I did crochet it on. The eyes are not safety eyes, because this is going to a baby, and despite saying it's safety eyes, I'm not going to give anything with safety eyes to my grandchild, just in case. There's no point in playing with fire when you don't have to. So, and my mother, when I was a child, any toy I got that was a stuffed toy, if it had eyes on it, she pulled them out. And yeah, all the eyes were taken off anything I was given as a child, until I stopped sort of shoving things in my mouth as a safety precaution, because I don't know, I presume that she'd heard a horror story somewhere and decided that she was going to remove all the eyes of all my toys, and did for many, many years. So, but I'm quite sort of pleased. They are square, because I did sort of just basically fill in a little square, like from corner to corner to corner to corner on there. But, I don't think it really shows much from a distance. So, yeah, this is my latest make. You can see the join. But, that's just amigurumi, I think. There are probably ways to lessen the join, and I know people do spiral. I don't like doing the spiral, crocheting in the spiral, and I know a lot of people who make amigurumi do that to avoid the join, but then I find that when you come to doing something like the eyes, they might be slightly off kilter. So that's why I always do a slip stitch and just start a new row. So that's where we're at. I'm, like I say, I'm quite happy with my little duck. that's going to go in the post with my January socks and my February socks when I finish those. Speaking of which, here are my February socks. They are started. Now, normally, I say normally, I try and do them on a big magic loop. But, I don't know, my brain is sort of just, I suppose some people might call it brain fog or a brain fart or whatever they want to call it. My brain had one of those. It had a brain, and it still has, because I still can't figure out how to do it. But I had like my yarn, and I had my needles, because I always start off with straight needles, and then I usually put the stitches on a straight needle, and then transfer to the 2-in-1 loop. I could not for the life of me work out how to get both socks on so that, they were sort of like when you work in a magic loop, you've got the loop down here and you've got the needle here and here, and there's like a little, it's like a U shape where this side, the front side and the back side of the sock join, and then you join them up here. Well, I just couldn't seem to get both socks on to the 2 needles as much as I tried. So I thought, nope, I'll just go with these, and then maybe at a later stage I can sort of move them onto a magic loop, or I just do what I basically do now is I knit this one, and then I click my row counter, and then knit this one, yeah. So it'll work out. So I've actually started my socks on the 8th of February, which is today's date, rather than right at the end of the month. I mean, I know last month my socks were, I didn't do the socks that were, the pattern was given from Stephen West. I just used another pattern. Let me find my socks in last month. I just did some really easy rolled cuff socks like this one, and yeah, they were easy and they were short, and because I was running out of time, and my goal is to do 1 pair of socks a month. So there you go. So that's just a very, very quick update today. I hope to have a little bit more content soon. I am trying to work on some things. I'm designing some things. Once I've designed what I'm designing, I then need to get someone to test it. And I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to release it as a very cheap pattern, because I don't really, need to make, money from it, but it's going to be a lot of work to do this little design, and I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know whether to put it out there as a free one, but then if you put it out there as a free one, everybody takes it, and then they make it their own, which is okay. But then some people just take it and just release it as their own, and that's not okay. So I figure if they're going to just take my free pattern and release it as their own, I might as well get some money from them for doing that, if you understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, I don't know. It might not even happen. I've just got to work on this in my spare time, between knitting and crocheting and the other bits that I've got to do. So yeah, but it's cute. It will be cute. I can promise you that. Anyway, everybody, oh dear, anybody? Oh, yeah, I still got this massive brain foggy thing going on. Anyway, please take care and look after yourselves and learn from the past. Look to the future, or think about the future, and always, as always, live for today. Enjoy today or this evening or wherever you are in the world, whatever day or nighttime or whatever it is. Enjoy what little time or massive time you have left of the day, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Bye for now.